land without jeans.
Hey there, Red Devil sports fans. Trevor Diamond here with Lindsey MacDonell. 2014 Red Devil Athletics, we've seen so many standout performances. NCAA tournament runs, individual records, team records, and service projects. We've seen it all. Lindsey, it has been an amazing year.
Yeah, an outstanding year. It's been so fun to broadcast all the games, see all the Red Devil action on and off the field. So here we are, end of the year, and we're going to pitch some of these top 10 Dickinson athletic moments of 2014.
First, let's start with men's basketball. Coach Alan Soretti led the Red Devils on a magical run to their first ever NCAA Elite Eight with victories over SUNY Geneseo, Worcester, and Wheaton. But a bunch of highlights this season. Let's first take a look at a high flyer that lives above the rim. Let's go. Let's rock the Klein. Dickinson against Gettysburg with Chris Cox.
And Cox with a huge steal. Chris Cox. Oh,
put him on Sports
God.
Center, Conor.
My goodness.
I hope Bristol was watching, because we just learned that Chris Cox can fly.
I'm speechless.
And now we dive on over to Dickinson swimming. Another banner year for Coach Richards and the Red Devils that was highlighted by an epic performance by senior Jason Adams at the Centennial Conference Championships. The senior from Jamaica set a conference record in the 50 freestyle with an incredible time of 19.8. Adams was named Outstanding Performer of the meet for the third time in his amazing career. Now on over to Christian Payne to catch up with one of the best Red Devil runners of all time.
Thanks so much, Lindsey. And to say that Ryan Steinbock is one of the best runners that head coach Don Nichter's ever been blessed with, that would be an understatement. Ryan Steinbock, in his impressive senior campaign, has excelled not only in the classroom, but also coming up big in the clutch in championship moments. Case in point, the 2014 NCAA Indoor Track and Field Championships, Steinbock raced to a silver medal in the 5,000 meters. Yes, Red Devil fans, second in the nation. It's pretty impressive for the All-American. And now on over to Conor McLaughlin. Let's relive that long ball over at Dickinson Park. Conor?
Thanks, Christian. This year is exciting to say the least for Coach Rich Ryan and Dickinson softball. Plenty of fireworks at Dickinson Park this spring. It was fun to broadcast a bunch of their games. But this hit by sophomore center fielder Stacie Maring brought the diamond to life.
Steps in, drives one to left, high fly ball. Will it stay fair? It does. A home run for Stacie Maring over the left field fence. Red Devils on the board, 1-0 on Washington College. And a great turn for Stacie Maring.
Now let's shift over to tennis at the Hayes Tennis Courts. Trevor?
This spring season was a breakthrough for David London's Red Devils. They had their annual training over spring break down in Hilton Head, South Carolina, and that training definitely paid off as Shannon Lavery reached number 16 in the national ITA rankings. The senior leaves Dickinson as one of the best players in women's tennis history. Now, let's throw it over to Red and White Day for some women's lacrosse action on Biddle Field. Lindsey?
This was without a doubt one of the greatest plays of the spring, and it came from Kim Lowry's Red Devils. The dramatic comeback, the pass, and the goal.
We got half a minute to play here as we go to 28 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Dickinson College.
Take it in.
Hey! 20 seconds left. We scored. Woo!
College has taken the lead 13-12. Ladies and gentlemen, the crowd goes wild.
Man, that was my Sydney Stern.
Carly O'Brien to Sydney Stern for the game winner with 20 seconds left on the clock. And Dickinson defeated Washington College. And this celebration says it all. And what a way to celebrate the inaugural Red and White Day. Now ahead to another Red Devil runner who has made impressive strides this spring.
Exactly right, Lindsey. Senior runner Sarah Patterson has become a living Red Devil running legend. Her senior campaign for head coach Don Nichter, she has just absolutely refused to stop pushing the limits. At the Dickinson Twilight Invitational a few weeks ago, she absolutely crushed 2 Dickinson and Centennial Conference records. Patterson topped a nearly untouchable record in the 3,000, the time of 9:48.35. And that bested a record set by Linda Reinman all the way back in 1986. And then once the sun set, she followed up with a record-breaking performance in the DMR distance medley relay. Congratulations to Sarah. Now let's head over to McPhail Field for some Dickinson baseball matches. Connor?
Dickinson baseball had an outstanding spring. We saw a little bit of everything from Coach Hanson's team. Clutch pitching, a walk-off block, and a 25-hit, 20 RBI game. But above all else, this play quite literally captures it all. Season finale against Hopkins. Bottom of the 12th, 2 outs, Joe Tursi up at the plate. Here we go.
Never say die, Devils, to make this thing work here in the bottom of the 12th. 2 runners on. It's Conor Foot over at second. Ryan Dolan representing the winning run at third base. Friedman with the 2-1. Joe Tursi at the plate. Cranks that through the hole, and Dickinson will win. The Never Say Die Red Devils take the season finale here at home after a walk-off hit by Joe Tursi. As McPhail Field sees some late inning magic from the Red Devils, Craig Hansen and Dickinson dog piles. Joe Tursi as he ends his career with a walk-off single to defeat Johns Hopkins. Your final here in 12 innings. Dickinson 7, Johns Hopkins 6. The Devils are all smiles as they take the regular season finale in the Centennial Conference.
Congrats to Tursi and the Red Devils on a great year. Now let's hit the links with Dickinson women's golf. Lindsey?
Our women's golfers were on a mission this spring to become a serious contender in the Centennial Conference, and that they did. Dickinson finished 3rd at the Centennial Conference Championships, and first-year Stephanie Heiring was named Conference Rookie of the Year. Also, Melanie Campbell continued a stellar career as an all-conference performer. Coach Scott McQuaig and the Red Devils have a bright future ahead. Last up, let's go to Biddle Field for a special moment in Dickinson men's lacrosse history. Christian?
Very few Division III lacrosse players are able to earn that title tag of the National League. But for head coach Dave Webster and the Red Devils, Brian Cannon is certainly one of them. The senior tackman from Baltimore led Dickinson to 3 consecutive Centennial Conference championships in his time here in Carlisle. He was even named this year to Wharton watch list. And this moment is classic Cannon right here on April the 23rd. Number 9 became the program's all-time points leader. He eclipsed a program record that had been set the past 20 years. So really a great moment to look forward to and a bright future for Dickinson men's lacrosse. Let's go back and relive Cannon's number 219.
Here's Menard, low point, look up top to Gleason. Gleason steps in, Menard finds a skip pass, Cannon shot and goal. Brian Cannon has moved in to Dickinson lacrosse history as the all-time point leader, as one of the best players in program history. Brian Cannon becomes a Dickinson lacrosse legend.
That's the top 10 plays of 2014 for Dickinson Athletics. Thanks so much for joining us.
You know, Trevor, it's been a really productive first year. So thanks to everyone on our RDSN crew and all of our supporters. We would not be here without you. And a special shout out to the Dickinson Media Board for all of their help this year. Looking forward as well to great 2014 and 2015 with even more action on and off the field. Thanks so much for joining us.
And for our entire RDSN team, I'm Trevor Diamond saying have a safe and happy summer. We'll see you in August. Go Red Devils.
That's all.
Notice. First ever edition of Dickinson Game Day.
How did you feel?
Excited. We're really excited.
It's going to be a great atmosphere.
Excited.
Close-knit group.
Play as a Red Devil.
Defending our championship.
So you just
gonna use that momentum heading into the postseason.
Just come on out.
It's all about making great decisions.
Red Devils!